Hey everyone, it's me, Christy. I decided to come in and do a quick update. Well, maybe not quick, but you know how that goes. I am currently 21 months out from my VSG. I had my VSG October 15th, 2012. At that time, I weighed 237 pounds. My highest recorded weight was 295 pounds. I had lost quite a few pounds before I had started looking into VSG. A little bit of background: I have quite a few family members who've had weight loss surgery. My mom and my aunt had it in the early 80s. And it was just a good way for me to gauge their success and to see how successful I would be. So anyway, back in May, I think I did my last update. And at that time I weighed in at 163. Today, I actually just recorded my weight for the first time in a couple months, and I am weighing in at 160. We actually just moved out to Arizona in May, and it was the most amazing thing I think I'll ever do in my entire life. I am very thankful that at that time I had already lost a majority of my weight. Had I not done that, I don't think that I would have been able to do it on my own, or semi on my own. My husband has psoriatic arthritis, and he's not able to lift very heavy things and move things around and stuff. He just physically he can't do it anymore. And I thank God every day that he has some really great friends back home, because they pretty much chipped in and helped me move. Yeah. So the trip across country was pretty amazing. If I could tell anybody, pictures do it no justice. I mean, I took tons of pictures, but it just, you have to do it yourself. If you ever get the opportunity to drive across country, I would suggest doing it. I would definitely do it again in a heartbeat. I don't think I would like to move across the country again, but we were very lucky. My girls were still in school at the time, so my mother-in-law had watched my girls for us, and they flew out at a later date, which gave us quite a bit of time to just sort of settle in and get things pretty much prepared for when they got here, so the transition wasn't too overwhelming for them. It was just a bunch of, me learning a new job. I am a creative assistant now for our paper arts company out here in Phoenix, and the job is a lot different than what I normally do, because I'm a hairstylist, so that's what I do. So it was a lot of readjusting my thinking and the way that I do things, and how it was just planning for the future and just changing all of that stuff. My husband currently does not have a job. He left a really nice job at home at a college, and he actually just got his first interview last Friday, so we're hoping to hear back soon about that. So that's very exciting for us. Hopefully he'll get a position at least the same rate as he was before, because I'm making double what I made before, so it was a good change for me, a good move. Moving across country was a little bit difficult. Meal planning. I did try and stay as clean as I possibly could. We stopped at truck stops and slept in truck stops and things like that. So, I mean, it was as clean as I could keep it. When I had my surgery, they wanted us to have a protein-based diet. So it was all high protein, low carb diet, lean, vegetables. When I went in, they pretty much didn't have any fruits. You couldn't have any of that stuff. Since having my surgery, I have tried things. I wanted to live my life, and I wanted to try and be as normal as I possibly could. So I do not eat the things that I used to in excessive amounts anymore. I guess I could call myself a binger on certain things. Certain foods were trigger foods for me. I don't really have those trigger foods right now. I'm trying to basically just stay as clean as I possibly can, which brings me to my videos and what I'd like to start doing, because since we moved here, I really haven't been exercising at all. And I think that I could eat a lot cleaner. So I think what I want to try and do is go back to documenting my food intake for the week, and my water and stuff like that hasn't changed. I drink 60 to 80 fluid ounces of water a day, and I always have since I had surgery. I have lost about 77 pounds, but I'd like to get down. I want to be at an even 100. So my first goal was to get down to 158, because that's the lowest I'd ever been in my young adult life. So I really wanted to try and get down to that. Let's see. Trying to stay on task here, on track. So now I just sort of want to get back into just basically back to the basics of the core of my VSG, and recommit to my goals as far as losing that 100 pounds, which is I have to lose about 23 more pounds to actually lose the 100. So, and that's really, really, really why I went ahead and wanted to do VSG, because I had never, ever been down to a normal BMI. And that'll put me at 137, which is at the higher end of my BMI. I know some people say it's not really a realistic goal, blah, 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 but you know what? It's what I want, you know? So I can tend to be a little hard on myself. So, and it's hard not to beat yourself up when you're losing weight, because I have had lots of stalls in my journey, lots of different set points. I believe that I am in a set point right now where I really don't know what I'm doing to try and get myself out of this set point. So I want to try and focus on this week on tracking my food and drinking my water, and just see what I'm doing for the week. And I will give you an update next week, probably around the same time. So in hopes to try and keep this short, my dreams of losing 100 pounds is going to happen. I'm going to make it happen, and failure is not an option, and I'm still plugging away at this 21 months later. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.